When I was 16, I died. I had an out-of-body experience. One of the things that I learned in that experience was that relationships matter. And if we can't connect with each other in a real authentic and respectful way, then what are we doing here? What's the purpose of our lives? The purpose of our lives is to connect with ourselves, with the higher power, with one another. And I'm able to help people do that more effectively with this business. What we do allows us to talk with people versus at people because it's directly communicated to them. Traditionally in marketing, people are talking broadly to a mass market. The beauty of social media is we don't have to do that anymore. We can talk directly to our market. A lot of our clients will come to us with a predefined definitions of what success is, and they're looking at metrics like impressions and traffic, followers and tweets and retweets and all these things. We have to help our clients understand that all of those are activities that are a means to an end. And the means to an end is a conversation. And the conversation doesn't require all of that activity. It requires a much smaller and shorter period of activity to get to the end result, which is a sales conversation. In the social media world, it was just so much BS out there. The fact of the matter is I knew more companies that were wasting 250 grand on a campaign than companies that were generating any revenue out of it. But what's the bottom line? If you're a business-to-business organization, you want to create a sales conversation with somebody specifically. That's direct sales. We identified this process that made it so powerful for us that we were generating hundreds of leads. In a business-to-business setting, hundreds of leads, when those deals are worth $10,000 to hundreds of thousands of dollars to you, that's a significant amount of opportunity to close new business. We were overwhelmed. We had to turn it off. And it took us literally 6 months to catch up with our 1 week of marketing activity. That was unbelievably eye-opening to me. And I wanted to share that with other businesses. So we help people at small and large organizations, the people that are really focused on generating revenue. We help them create that one-on-one conversation with their ideal target market. We had a client and her market was senior executives in the design space. Turns out that we had an accessible market in the tens of thousands. And we were able to help her grow a community of 1,100 people in 30 days. Not just anybody, over 3,000 requested to join the group. Only 1,100 were qualified to hire her for her services. They could hire her for 60 grand or more a year. Think of that pipeline. One in particular, they wanted to connect with speakers to sell them a service. What they were able to do was in a window of 30 days, they were able to generate over 500 inquiries for their services. 500, selling over a $10,000 value, put over $5 million in their pipeline within a 30-day window. That was the power of this program. I personally believe it's the most important activity that any organization can partake in today. If they know who their target market is, and their market's accessible and available on LinkedIn, that this is a way to create trust, create credibility, and to create long-term relationships with your exact core market. If you're ready to have more one-on-one conversations with your core target market and generate more revenue doing so, send us an email.